It is Lunes Macho Monday. Ian Torch here, and folks, woo! Things feel like they're getting back in order. They're getting back in sorts. Hey, we have stadiums again. So, you want to run the risk? You want to roll the dice? That's cool. You're more than welcome to. Stadiums are opening back up. The larger wrestling events are going to happen. But aside from large wrestling events, you know what we have to do. You know exactly what we have to talk about now. We got to go back to the past for a moment. Not any particular match that we're talking about. No, we got to talk about that masked maniac that showed up last week when I finally got my bearings back and gave you all another Lunes Macho Monday. And who was that individual? Who was that Kate Cretan, that masked mauler, that lucha lunatic, as it were? What's none other than Blue King from Tecmo World Wrestling. Oh yeah, I went back. The other big name when it came to wrestling back in the day. This one was the first to ever actually give us commentary. Now, I mean, you didn't actually hear like a voice enunciating particular words, but there was a guy at the bottom of the screen that would tell you that a pile driver is Doomsday on the skull. I love early English translations. They were great. But Blue King, of course, was the final boss. And he and his cohorts are so popular, they are also deep within the creator wrestler community. Trust me, you go to Fire Pro, you type in Blue King, you're going to find at least 10 different variants of them tonight. Speaking of which, I should probably start going back and actually seeing who's Fire Pro famous these days, because that's something that hasn't been covered a lot. And that should be addressed, because that's a big thing. When the fans finally decide to to immortalize you as a competitor or rival for the likes of, legendary wrestlers of old, characters of fiction, and their own creation, and they want you to take them on in the ring, that's something big. I honestly think that's far more important and far more interesting than just getting a shot at the phone, because, that's the fans saying, you're the guy, you're the one. Why not? That's half the reason why we all laced them up and got in the ring to begin with. Because of the fans. You didn't do it for the paycheck. I mean, certain places, hey, it doesn't hurt. I mean, you getting that Florida money, you getting that New York money, hey, good on you. You got there for a reason. And I would love to think that everyone, it was very honorable, but hey, who knows? Humans still suck, even in 2021, but there are some good ones out there. And if you know of any, leave them in the comments. If there is anyone you want me to check out, if there is anyone you think I should see, if they're Fire Pro famous, you let me know, and I will do just that. Also, a lot more wrestling games I've come across. I'm probably going to sneak that in the August episodes of Lunes, so that might be the thing happening there, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled lunacy come September. But until then, I'm going to give you that big summer bash, because why the hell not? I mean, that's one of the things here. Wrapping up the summer, everything's starting to go back to normal, or as much as we can pretend. Kids are going back to school. And oddly enough, I've actually heard that there are Halloween stores opening up now. They may not be at full capacity, they may not be at full strength, but there is merch out there, at least getting started, like starter costumes. Maybe not the more elaborate stuff that you gradually build, but the starter stuff, a basic padded Captain America outfit, the simple Spider-Man stuff. If all else fails, you can't go wrong with one of those morph suits, and you can BS your way out of anything with that. What are you? I'm a stoplight, but you're green. Yeah, the other two guys are going to be here soon enough. Ho-ho! So, there's that. And I'm really excited because I think I might be trying the cosplay this year. I might be doing that. In fact, I saw one of those really inflated muscle suits online and was half tempted to scoop one up just so I could do Rasslor. I was going to paint it blue and I was going to get a big, long, fluffy white wig, stuff it in the back of a lucha mask, tweak that a little bit, a little bit of hot glue, a little bit of stitching. I mean, that's part of it. And I've been working on my Randy for a good while now. Yeah! So, hey, there's always that. There's always a Rasslor as maybe a Halloween or a con-related costume, which would be pretty fun. I think so. I think that'd be quite enjoyable. Because, I mean, cosplaying as an actual wrestler, I've always personally just, like they're real, or they were real. And it's tough for me. But like, Killraven from Saints Row, yeah, why not? That's not a real guy. King from the Tekken series, abso-freaking-lutely. Tiger Mask is debatable because he is both real and not real. It's Tiger Mask. He is both a real entity and a work of fiction to promote manga. So that one, yeah, kind of like, And also we gotta wonder what is happening with wrestling games this year. Like, are we getting a 2K? Who knows? But one thing's for certain, we're now in the thick of it. The tag belts are on the line. Gridiron and Swish facing off with Concrete Charlie and Ice Pick. They are going at it back and forth. Gridiron actually sticking in there longer than expected. He slaps on that guillotine choke, and the tag champs prevail yet again. And now we're on to an unexpected Haas match as the Tank takes on Thumper Moore the Third. And Moore, he just got told to pay up as the Tank unexpectedly picks up the win there. And now Yoshimuro telling Reviver what's what and what's up, that's for sure. Wowing the crowd there. And now our triple threat match. We have got Bayonet, Britain's own Bayonet, Alexei Monstro from Mother Russia, and good old Chugger of the USA. But who is going to pick up the win? Back and forth they go, and with a little Russian interference, Alexei gets the win. What's happening backstage? What is going on here? That's the Brawl Club. What are they doing to Hijack and Invader? God, they're just smacking them around. Can someone break this up, ladies and gentlemen? And now, a classic we didn't think we'd see in this year. But Grand Manga stepping up against Black Plague. You want to talk about a Saturday morning cartoon? Here we go, and the Plague Breeder gets it done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is a prison cell match for the World Heavyweight title as Domingo defends against the son of Samoa. And these two are not letting up. This is a heavy-hitting match. And with the harpoon, mi prende in giro. We have a new champion! We have a new champion! It's complete mayhem with all these wrestlers involved and Gridiron takes advantage and wins it. Tony and his opponent in a bad way. It's about that time to pay up. Reviver tries to antagonize the guest, but Yoshimuro turns the tables on him. Alexei has his opponent lined up, Bam! Russian interference. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Europa and Mick Bastard attack Intruder and Hijack backstage. This brawl looks dangerous. Black Plague is calling for it, and there it is. Plague Bringer. 1, 2, 3. This one has devolved into an actual prison riot. Son of Samoa has Domingo beaten to a pulp. And there's the cover. 1, 2, 3. We're so glad you can join us in the final minutes of this brutal cage match against the champ, the prince, and the average guy. And with the average elbow, he picks up the win. Hope you enjoyed that blast from the past, but don't worry, there is more up-to-date wrestling going on. As you can see, check out each and every one of these posters. Check out the flyers. Go on their Instagram, their Twitter, their Facebook, wherever each and every one of these promotions is going. Check them out. If all you can do is stream, go ahead. There's more than enough services out there, and some even have a direct website. Why not? Check them out. You're doing yourself a favor by learning about all these new stars, all these new promotions, new match types even. All kinds of craziness is happening. Like I've said before, things are picking up, people, so embrace it. Get out there one way or another. Even if you gotta just dip your toe in, that's fine. You're getting to experience something that is far greater than you ever realized. But until next time, I'm Ian Torch. This is Lunes Macho Monday, and that's it. It's over. Ring the bell.